Assalamu alaikum students. I am Ramesh Sultana from United Public School. Welcome to my class Biology. In before classes what we learned about nucleus. Now we will observe the nucleus in cheek cells. The cheek cells are nothing but the cells which is shed out from our mouth. The cell which are coming out from our mouth we call as cheek cell. So what we have to do? We have to do an activity. We have to take cheek cells from our mouth and we have to add some saffron or methylene blue in that and in the slide, and we have to observe under the microscope. Okay na? When we are observing under the microscope, we see the nucleus, cytoplasm and cell membrane. So nucleus, what is mean by nucleus, students? The brown, the blue or red color spots which are present in the cell. Just you see here in the middle of the cell a small dot structure, a small dot brown color or maybe blue color spot is present, we called as nucleus. Along with that cell membrane is that. What is meant by cell membrane? Cell membrane is nothing but the cell which is covered by a membrane, we called as cell membrane. Okay students, cell membrane is nothing but the cell which is covered by a membrane, which is covered by a layer, we called as cell membrane. Just to see here students, a cell is there. For example, I told for example, it is a cell which is covered by a membrane, we called as cell membrane. Okay students, the main function of cell membrane is what he will be do, just it will be give shape to the cell. What it will be give? It will be give shape to the cell, and as well as it will be allow substance to pass through it. What it will be allow the substance to pass through it and enter into the cell, and the substance which are present in the cell which is going outside through this cell membrane only. Okay students, now the cell wall. Okay student, cell wall is nothing but the cell which is covered by a membrane. What we called cell membrane, and the cell membrane which is covered by another membrane we called as cell wall. The cell which is covered by a layer, what we called cell membrane, and this cell membrane is covered by another layer we called as cell wall. Just you see here, it is a cell which is covered by a membrane, what we called cell membrane. Okay, this cell membrane is covered by another layer we called cell wall. Okay student, we called cell wall. So students, nucleus, what is meant by nucleus? A dense round body which is present in the cell we called as nucleus. Is it right student? Yes. So what is meant by cytoplasm? Just you see here in this structure what we will see nucleus, cytoplasm and cell membrane. We know about cell membrane. What is cell membrane? The cell which is covered by a membrane we called as cell membrane. Isn't right? And the nucleus, the brown color spot which is present in the cell we called as nucleus. And what is meant by cytoplasm? Now we will see. So cytoplasm is nothing but jelly-like substances present in between the nucleus and the cell membrane we called as cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is, just you see here students, cytoplasm is there na. Cytoplasm is nothing but it is a jelly-like substances which is present in between the nucleus and cell membrane we called as cytoplasm. Just you see here, it is a cell membrane and it is a nucleus. In between these two, a jelly-like substance is present we called as cytoplasm. Okay students, now we will see diversity in cells. Diversity in cells is nothing but changes. The changes which are coming in the cell we called as diversity in cell. Okay students, there are millions of living organisms in our nature. Yes students, there are millions of living organisms present in our nature. They are in different shape, size, vary in number of cells they contain. To know more about this, let us observe some cells. So students, there are number of living organisms are present in our nature? Yes or wrong? Yes, they are different in color, they are different in shapes, they are different in size. For example, the fish and lion both are the organism. They are same in color? No, they are different in color, they are different in shape, and the cells which are present in fish and lion also are having different. They are maybe long, they are maybe short, they are more, they are less. So students, now you will observe permanent slides of amoeba, paramecium, Chlamydomonas, etc. So we can observe the permanent slide. The permanent slide is nothing but the slides which are available in our laboratory. So directly we have to take the slides and we have to see under the microscope. So some living organisms is there, just you see amoeba, paramecium, Chlamydomonas, etc. So we will learn in this more on the microorganism chapter about the amoeba and paramecium and Chlamydomonas. So all these are single cell, are called unicellular organisms. So main thing is that what means these are all are having only one cells. That's why we are called as unicellular organisms. Okay. Just you see amoeba, paramecium and Chlamydomonas. 3 living organisms are there. They are all are having only single cells, not 2 cells, not 3 cells, not 4 cells. They are containing only one cells. That's why we call as unicellular organisms. Uni means single, simply is there. Just uni means single. So all these organisms having only one cells. Okay, that's why we are calling as what we call unicellular organisms. So just you see here, it will have only one cell. That one cell is capable to performing all life process like obtaining food, respiration, excretion, removal of waste material, taking respiration, and growth and reproduction. So just only one cell is responsible for doing this all the things, all life process. That's why we are calling as unicellular organisms. They don't have 2 or 3 cells, just they have only one cell. That one cell is responsible for doing these things. So what are the things? Just obtaining food and respiration, excretion, growth and reproduction, etc. Okay students. So example is there, just to see Chlamydomonas is there, it will having only one cell. So what is mean by multicellular? Opposite to unicellular we call as multicellular. Unicellular having only one type of cells. Here number of cells, more than one cell is present, we call as multicellular. Organisms, living organisms having more than one cell we call as multicellular. If the organism having more than one cell we called as multicellular cell. Basic life process in multicellular organisms are carry out different type of cells because number of cells are present now. That's why the all life functions will be carried all types of cells. So students, just you do what you will do, you write how will you prepare a slide without drawing quickly, fourth question and submit the answer. Write question along with answer and submit in the group. That's your homework. That's all.